Now y'all already know it wouldn't be right. We're gonna jump right into it. It wouldn't be right if we didn't talk about this zest fest of a situation that's going on with Will Smith and Dwayne Martin, supposedly, right? Now y'all already know where I got this from. The lady, the celeb blogger, Unwind with Tasha K. Now, she's no stranger to this channel because she interviewed Orlando Brown a while back, and we used a little bit from that clip as well to do a video on when Orlando Brown was talking about trading spirits. So I'm sure a lot of y'all already know who Tasha K is, right? The guy, Bilal, I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name, Bilal, a former friend of Will Smith, supposedly. You know, well, he has proof, he has videos, pictures with all kind of celebrities.
You see the hundreds of celebrities that I've done business with, done things with.
Which we'll check that out in a second. Goes on record, goes on the interview to spill it all about Will Smith being, he goes on to say that Will Smith and Dwayne Martin had sexual relations with each other. A lot of stuff has been going on with Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, all that good stuff. Most of that stuff, gossip stuff, I don't really get into. But I couldn't let this one slide because, it's deeper than just like gossiping about someone's sexuality or someone's personal life. Y'all know we got to bring what goes down in that industry into the video anyway, because it's not far-fetched when we already know what these people do in the industry. We already know Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. I mean, they're kids. What Will has been on camera doing to Jaden. When he was kissing him as a young boy, when he was basically doing rituals with him in the public eye.
You're like, I can kiss my son. I can kiss my son. Jaden, come on.
Jaden jumped up and ran from his overly affectionate dad, but told me during our sit down about After Earth that Will embarrasses him like that all the time.
Did he try and kiss you and stuff? I saw you guys on Ellen and you were
that happens
alive?
all the time.
So even on set he wasn't even trying to
not on the set he wasn't trying to kiss me, but after the set he'll try to kiss me or
We already know what they do in that industry. So it's not far-fetched for us to be hearing somebody saying that Will was getting his back blown out in, like one of the little dressing rooms on scene of a movie or whatever, or a show or whatever they were shooting for. Look, check this clip out real quick for those that ain't seen it.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. Your picture's in the book and your name is in the book.
They will make you check into a rehab and they'll pay for the rehab. Even though you're not on drugs, they're gonna pay for the rehab. And you have to go if you want to work with them. And then I've saw sexual acts that I walked in on. Him and Dwayne Martin. Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, what? But I see his car there. I'm holding Dwayne down too, so I have the keys to his dressing room. So I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murder.
Now, immediately when I heard that, I was like, whoa, dude went all out, said Will was getting murdered. He said it was murder in there. But look, it immediately made me think about 6 Degrees of Separation. Y'all remember that movie, right? Now, I talked about this movie way back on, I think, my first Zesty Agenda video. Might have been my second one. I think it's called Zesty Agenda in the Film Industry or something like that. And we talked about this because we all know this was Will's role as kind of like an introduction into the industry. And, you know, he had that little gay scene going on, which was basically a ritual to see you know, if he was down with everything else. That's why he never played another role this way. It's just one time, do it for us, and you'll get everything you want. It reminds me of, it's like the same way they did, and I think I brought this up in the movie Moonlight. What's old dude name? Y'all know the dude that played in Moonlight on Netflix. I think he also is the guy that played in that on Hulu, Wu-Tang. And y'all remember the dude that played in the other Netflix limited series, the Central Park 5, the dude with the afro. Remember, he was like his little homie, and they ended up doing that. You know, they had their little gay role and stuff in Moonlight. That was like their introduction. Buddy, you know, the dark-skinned one, what's his name? Ashton Sanders or something like that? He took off. That was his introduction. You do this, we got you, boom. And other dude, he ended up getting basically a better role in the Central Park 5 limited series, and we'll probably see him in something else soon. But for the dark-skinned dude, I think it's Ashton Sanders, he got, you know, he took off. Like, so there's a pattern of these actors, you know, basically having to do these gay roles, gay scenes, because it's still the same. You may be acting it out, but you're kissing a man. And, you know, sexual activities with another man on camera in front of millions of people. There's nothing more degrading than that to a straight man, because I don't care what you're trying to pay me. I'm not kissing you. We not kissing. You're not getting close to me as a man. I'm not acting this out and in my head tell myself, yo, it was just a movie. No, your lips not touching my lips. We two men. No, it's not happening. So some people aren't willing to sell their souls, you know, in the name of this a good movie or this a good show. Will was. He was willing. You know what I'm saying? You floating around with the people he was around at that time. He was willing to get down for it. So I don't doubt all of this. You know, they've had a lot of rituals going on with Will Smith and Jada in the public anyway. This whole last year, ever since that slap thing with Chris Rock, it's been a lot going on with them too. You know, so I don't think the story of Bilal and what he's telling about Will and Dwayne Martin, I don't think it's far-fetched at all. You know, whatever may have happened between them two to cause him to come out and just tell it all like this, it is what it is. You know, we'll never really know. But if we look at the pattern of, you know, other instances in the industry, we can't really dismiss this one being true. You know, it's a zest fest all across the board. You know, they deep in that industry. All I gotta say, look at Jaden Smith. Look at Willow. Look what they kind of, you know, how they indoctrinate their kids into the industry. So we already know you can't, you know, you can't dismiss him doing it himself. You know, but yeah, y'all, you know, I don't keep this video short, man. I ain't got too much to say other than that. I just wanted to talk about this, you know, kind of keeping it going how I've been saying, coming in, doing a couple shorter videos in between my longer videos just to get the content out. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comments, man. And with that being said, it's Black Balloon, and I'm going to see y'all soon.